Yeah, that makes sense. Well, lucky for me, today we're going to be doing a special episode called Shrek. What is it? You'll notice some similarities between this Shrek and the movie, but that's almost where the similarities stop. This book was written by William Steig in 1990. The first of 5 Shrek movies did not come out until 2001. Let's take a look at how the film adapted the book. In the book, it begins where Shrek first toddled. He was able to spit fire 99 yards. We don't see so much of that in the movie, but we do see the part where he's able to ventilate smoke through his ears. Also, what we have in the book is a princess, is a witch, and is a donkey. So we have Shrek, a princess, a witch, and a donkey. These things seem familiar. At the beginning of the book, Shrek is bit by a snake. Snake dies. Shrek is bitten a few times in the movie, but no one's incapacitated by that. Next, Shrek was hatched. Shrek also had parents that kicked him out. This seems to be a glaring oversight considering the birth of the Shrek children. I don't believe they were hatched. We do have another commonality come up, which is Shrek smells bad and he's ugly. That is the death of an orange marker. It's illuminated in the book that Shrek breeds rare and valuable lice. When he meets the witch, he offers to trade these rare, valuable lice for his fortune. In the book, a witch told him his fortune that he'll meet a donkey, as well as a hideous princess. So the journey is in fact started by his parents kicking him out of home, and then a witch telling him his fortune. On his journey, Shrek meets a peasant and robs him. He asks the peasant what he's carrying. The peasant responds, pheasant. Shrek then says, "A peasant with a pheasant? How pleasant." He then knocks out the peasant, steals his pheasant, and cooks it with his laser vision. He continues his travel when the sky opens up and rain, thunder, and lightning come down on him. The sky says, "Let's hit him with a bolt of vicious lightning." Shrek opens his mouth and gobbles the lightning up. Well, before he reaches Donkey, he comes across a dragon who mistakes him for food, pins him down, and right before the dragon can remove Shrek's head from his torso, he blasts it with his red fire breath. He then comes across a donkey in his quest, and after uttering the magic words given to him by the witch, apple strudel, the donkey begins talking incessantly, at which point Shrek responds, "You jabbering jackass, take me where I need to go." They got something right. The donkey then takes him directly to the castle, where he's confronted by a guard. He then uses his heat breath to cook the knight inside of his own armor. Upon entering the castle, Shrek found himself in a hall of mirrors. At first, he was taken aback. He's never seen his own reflection before this point. And then, once he realized it was a mirror, he was very happy with his appearance. Those were the only obstacles between Shrek and the princess. He did go and meet the princess, who was as hideous as he was, if not more so. She was a bit taller, but the book is not very kind to her, on purpose. I forgot to add the dragon part, because there was also a dragon in the movie, which levels things out. The princess and Shrek fell madly in love and began biting and snipping and pinching one another over and over again until an alligator showed up and wed them. I know that Shrek does not start off as based on a book or based on a true story or even based on a story, but keep in mind in the future when you do see based on real life events, this is generally the proportions that you're going to get. Actual events, what the movie takes from the actual events. So in summary, Shrek. What is it? It's a confusing book and a decent set of movies. And that concludes today's lecture on classic literature. Thank you for stopping by. Feel free to go to the Reddit comments below and ask some questions for Dr. Pancakes for his Reddit V number, whatever the number is. I also am still in desperate need of research assistance. Seems my reputation has taken over and formed a life of its own. Thank you. Dr. Pancakes. He's not a real doctor. Dr. Pancakes. He's not a real person. Dr. Pancakes is just doing the best he can. Dr. Pancakes.